Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. I am immediately jumping back into the water because I was about to die of hypothermia. That's sort of the danger of, I think, saving and, quitting the game when you're standing somewhere where you're, where you're freezing and coming back into the game. Alright, let's go back up. So, welcome back to our blind playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero. Finally, I am here at Marguerite's, what I assume is Marguerite's greenhouse. Like, I'm making perhaps a big assumption here, but I am making it. I am making this assumption. So let's head on in because I am dying of hypothermia here. Okay, great. This is good for so many reasons. The other reason is that I have very, very little food on me. I can drink all of this water, no issue, but look at it taking my food down bit by bit. So I need this for heat and I need it for food. I wish it did health as well, but we'll manage. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So we'll bring some more with us, mainly for the hypothermia aspect. Great. At least while I'm in this cave, I'm not freezing, which doesn't make much sense to me, but I'll take it. Alright, more things, but nothing to pick up or scan. So I'm obviously so excited to be here because it was a huge trial in the last episode to try and find my way here. Oh man, I've thought about it, because I've been like away from the game and coming back to the game. I've been both excited to finally come back into the game. Hey, Glow Owls! And explore here, but also, of course, thinking like, man, how did I get so lost? How did I get so lost in the last episode? And I guess it's a few things, like one being that every time I did pop my head up, here we go. Every time I did pop my head up above water, pretty much every time the weather was terrible, and so I was pretty much constantly having to get back under the water. And when I was trying to look around, I really couldn't see much anyway. So yeah, that is looking like a greenhouse, but I just want to look around first. Yeah, on top of that, it was the fact that the game gave me that message about the, what was it, like the Mulan, or the gap in the ice, and I thought, aha, that must be the entryway to the cavity. Oh look, we're already heating up, just being near the door. That's good to know, if that always works that way. That's very good to know. Alright, Marguerite, knock knock. I guess I'm not knocking, I'm just coming straight in. Hope that's okay, hope you don't shoot me.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
This is so cute.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in old wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that.
Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning?
So you actually...
You really want to know? There's
met?
a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction. You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself to the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
So, hang on, that's the end of our conversation? That's... okay. Oh man, I'm actually so glad that she's letting me look around before anything happens further, because that's of course what I really want to do. And I'm sure that we'll have a very interesting conversation coming up. So that's interesting. It seems that maybe it seems that... You're letting me scan?
You can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
I'm sorry, Marguerite. I guess this is the only way for us to get your profile. Interesting. Marguerite Mater, Freelance security personnel. What is it showing there? Her knife, some... I guess those are probably where she keeps her... I guess we'll find out, but they might be like little... Maybe she has like little mini oxygen capsules where you would, you know, like where on any other sort of game character design it would be like, you know, things like ammo. Maybe for her this is not ammo, maybe it's oxygen source or something like that. And then there's something on the side, maybe it's her PDA or something, or equivalent. Status missing. Previously thought to be dead, last known contact was on a recording found in another sector of 4546B, which claims that she killed... Yes! So I actually have a note written next to me to mention this. This is what I was thinking. My memory of the previous game is that I only ended up finding one actual Marguerite Maida or Maida log, and the other log that was, you know, from somebody else was the last story that we heard of her, but it wasn't her log directly. And I think it was maybe, I can't remember now. I can't remember if it was actually labeled like Marguerite Maida's log or diary number 1, or did it not have a number at all? Either way, I think we only found the one. So the fact that the first one we've come across in this game, and that it's labeled Marguerite Maida's log number 2, it occurred to me at some point, and I wrote this down to mention in the episode. You know, like at first when I found it, I was just thinking, oh, this is number 2, we'll find number 1 somewhere. That may still be the case. But I was wondering, is it labeled number 2 because we found her first log in the previous game, and this is a carry-on from that? And if so, I mean, either way I'm very happy, but if it is that latter one, I think that's a really neat touch from the designers to carry on her log from the previous game, where if anyone else was anything like me, you were obsessed with like, where are more of Marguerite's logs, you know? And I've had to wait all the way until this game to get the next one, like the next one that continues from in this series, you know? I think that's super cool. Anyway, so this is really great that it mentions about this recording, because I guess that this is just sort of general knowledge now, after we've found those logs in the previous game. Personality markers. Marguerite is highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. She is strong-willed and seems cold upon initial contact. But maybe we'll be good friends. Maybe she'll be really good friends with me. History. Not much is known about Marguerite. She was born and raised in the Mongolian states, a backwater corporate colony exploited for its mineral resources. She left home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually, she did tours with the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans-System Federation. She held an esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from the TCF for going off mission. I remember this, but we don't know why. The details are unclear, but our resources have unearthed some scant details. Marguerite was the head of an intel and reconnaissance mission. We aren't clear what she stumbled upon, but she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. Dang. None of the local families would give more information. They only said they thanked God's hand for saving them. Okay, so I guess the security apparatus that she was there with were doing something evil, and she was like, nuh-uh, and, you know, wiped them out, and she's local hero now. That is very cool. She is so cool. Marguerite is so cool. Oh man, I'm so happy that we get to interact with her in this game. Her last mission was aboard the Degassi as private security against potential pirates and scavengers, which crashed on 4546B. Yeah, it's interesting. I was always suspicious in that game that there was actually something else going on. You know, that was the recorded mission aim, but it wasn't the actual mission aim. Okay, Preston plant. You look great. You look like something I want to grow in my own homes. Preston's plant consists of semi-translucent leaves and a sweet fruiting berry. It is hardy and capable of growing in even the harshest of climates. The fruit contains a paralytic agent that humans are unable to properly metabolize, but for certain animals it can act as something of a mild sedative. Ah. So you do definitely sound like something I want to grow in my homes, but not eat. You are not a good food source for me. Oh, I was like, didn't I just scan? Because the plant was shut. Hang on. Haven't I had the opportunity in, like, the Omega Lab to scan this, and it didn't scan? And at that moment, I assumed it must just already be, it must be one of the things that's preloaded in my builder. Ooh. Super pretty. It's really nice. Yeah, so I'm surprised that I'm able to scan this one, but not the one in the Omega Lab. You know what? I have enough Chinese potatoes. You can keep this one. Plant shelf as well. I feel like, again, in Omega Lab, I think they had some of these and I wasn't able to scan them. So again, I assumed I must already... Marble melon! My good friend Marble Melon, which, to be honest, I hardly ever used, but you are lovely. Small, we can't scan you independently. Okay. My inventory is too full to eat any of these. These are all going off anyway. So, you know, they're all growing back on the plant itself. This is fine. Can I Marguerite, hello? Do you mind if I just take a marble melon? Actually, it's probably silly to take it, isn't it? Oh! Do you mind if I completely destroy your marble melon? Is that okay? Alright, so that's awesome. We'll be able to grow that. The small isn't going to be the same, is it? Like, I mean, the small is going to be the same, isn't it? It's just... It's not a different plant. Yeah, now I just have way more seeds. Okay. Do you mind if you have nothing? Okay. God, she knows lighting. This is one of the things I am most impressed about this woman. Like, not only is she an absolute, like, hero, she's a local hero, she's a total badass. In addition, this woman understands interior design. Like, I don't even suspect for a second that everything here is purely functional. I honestly think she knows that this is nice to live with. Like, her other place has lots of plants as well. And they're probably, you know, like, they're probably all functional plants, but I think that she is also using them because it makes for a nice place. It makes for a nice existence. And she understands lighting. She gets it. She gets it. I will, of course, look at the PDA, but I suspect it will trigger... Oh, there's two. Oh, fantastic. All right. You're nice to us now. We're friends. You're not going to eat my face off. Okay, I think that's it. You know what? I don't even need to take her nutrient block, right? Like, that just seems like a bit much.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
In a cave.
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
Ah, okay. You've got to seal off the whole cave. So, are they talking about the cave with the frozen Leviathan, which was not sealed, and apparently Sam was found dead there? Which is probably true. I guess I'm holding out like 1% that, you know, maybe there's a cover up there, but probably 99% yes, she died there. So, but that was her intention. But Marguerite was the one who destroyed the lab. Or, sorry, by the lab, does she mean, she means the Omega lab, I guess, which we know that she, I mean, you know, which we have surmised she did. In fact, even what she's talking about here, what she's talking about, I've got just the stuff, made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish. I guess, so maybe what she's talking about here isn't actually what was used in the Omega lab, because it didn't really, it didn't destroy the lab. I mean, you know, even like the aromatherapy things were still intact there. It didn't kill anyone, but it did vaporize other living things, you know, bacteria, etc.
All right, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse, so here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights
I
the
bet
soil
you
was
love it,
rock
Marguerite.
solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope. My body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit.
Oh, Marguerite,
Next,
come
grow
on.
lights
You
were a
can
must.
embrace these other parts
Gotta
of
admit, I
yourself
felt
and
pretty
still be
proud of my
tough.
first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
That's adorable. This is so good just to hear. I'd rather be hunting. I really feel, I mean, maybe in this moment when she made this, she did rather be hunting. Maybe she sure did rather be hunting. But I reckon this exercise would have all right, I don't like to use the term softened her, because I don't think any of this, I don't think enjoying greenery and nature is softening. I think being, like being comfortable enough and at peace enough with yourself to recognize that things like this are lovely. Do I have to? Yeah, we do. All right, so we got some of you as well. Plant leaf. Oh, no, so actually maybe you're not the seed. You're actually just leaf. Good in salads. Huh. But I have... Can I get some more of you? So I probably... Maybe I need to plant the berry in this case. There we go. So, sorry Marguerite. Maybe that was a bit much. All right, 3 berries, 3 salads, many marble seeds. I mean, I can even eat some of those. That's fine. Cool. Yeah. I think it's a strength anyway to be strong enough to still be, you know, a totally tough person in all of these other regards. You know, sure, you can hunt, you can kill, you're strategic, you can pull off, you know, like sabotaging a lab, all of that stuff. None of that means that it can't sit next to enjoying gardening, enjoying growing things, enjoying being surrounded by greenery, enjoying beautiful lighting. You know, all of that is also true. Okay, so I guess we've seen everything there is to see here. I can't give you pats. That's truly like, points down for the game from me. No, I'm kidding, but you know, they should let me pat. They should let me pat cute animals. Hang on, can we not chat? Oh, I thought I would be able to... come over and talk to her again. I thought we would be able to talk. If you need anything else, don't bother me. Ha ha ha. I guess she straight up says that. But you can help yourself to the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spying pests off my back. I mean, I guess she is saying, you know, you can take whatever. I understand that. But nevertheless, I don't need all of this, so I'm not going to take it all. But it just seems crazy to me that we will have learned this stuff from the PDAs and not have further conversation with her. Like, maybe there's some other way for me to trigger it. Do you want me to take your nutrient block? I'm just going to keep in mind that it's here. I haven't even used any of my other nutrient blocks right now. I'm you know, potentially... Oh. Well, I guess that's that. I mean, anyway, that's... I'm going to close the door. I'm going to be polite. I guess that's that. Hang on. One last thing. I can't remember. I must have the large room glass ceiling already. Okay, we probably got that from the Omega Lab or something. Are you sure? Like, no conversation? A little less conversation with you, Marguerite? Okay. I can't have this... I'd love this lamp. Damn it. So, none of her customizable stuff we seem to be able to get. Alright, okay. So, that's cool. We know where Marguerite's greenhouse is now. We're on good terms with her. That's good enough for me. Let's have a little look into the distance here. So, our stuff is over there. We're sort of like southeast of Pod. We're next to the big triangle iceberg. I think we're on the iceberg that has kind of the blocky bits on it. I'm not sure. The moon is there. The moon is there, but it's moving. What could that be? I was thinking, could it be a big lily pad? Yeah, it could be a big lily pad, actually. That could be the lily pad area. Over here, I see nothing. I see absolutely nothing. It honestly could be that we're sort of like on the edge of the world here. I have no idea, and to be honest, at the moment, I'm not ready to try. I am freezing, but I know I can just go and stand next to the door again, yeah? Ooh. Alright, so we know where this is. We've gotten some nice new information. I did think I would probably get a new mission from Marguerite, but that doesn't appear to have happened. That's fine. I have plenty of other things to do. God, the glow wells are the best. So good. Yeah, I have plenty of other things to do. Let's make sure that we're checking out what we can here. Yep. Okay. Right, and next to you, the one that sort of looks like a big bird face with a old-timey police helmet on it. Don't know, that's what comes to mind for me. Alright, and my prawn is there. Oop, wrong. Okay, so don't fall down there. I actually need to find a way down. But we can reheat in here anyway. My inventory is probably pretty full, isn't it? Yeah, we can do one at a time. Just to eat up. Great. Okay. I know this is out the back. I'm just gonna have a little look around. See, now I have the full map again of this thing, but there was an area where I wasn't getting anything on the map here, and I don't know why. Yeah, I cannot see anything. So I'm guessing, yeah, there's the... So, yeah, over here must be lily pad area. God knows how long it extends, but I can't see anything in this other area, and I think it is just too much of a dangerous prospect to go out there as it is. But yeah, it does feel like there's no way, like I could come here in the sea truck, but there's no way for me to come here in the prawn. Anyway, speaking of prawn, let's head back. I think we've spent enough time in this. I'm going to keep that on just for the time being, just so I can take a look at how it operates next to these other icebergs. Yeah, still good. Yeah, we've spent enough time in this area. Spent way too much time in this area last episode. Super, super cool to meet Marguerite though, and learn that she has actually, like, not only is she extra cool in in ways I didn't even know, but she has, she has conspired with Sam. They've full on met. They've full on had who knows how many conversations. They have both played a role in trying to shut this, hey darlings, they've both played a role in trying to full on shut access to the bacteria down. But I guess there was no way for them to even conceive of destroying it completely. You know, the way the way I kind of did in the last game, except of course now I know I didn't, but you know, I had a good old go at it. I thought I did. I thought I had done it. This game revealed that it wasn't as complete as I thought. Yeah, interesting. The other interesting thing about Marguerite is, like, I wonder here's the thing, how much does Marguerite know about the events in the previous game? Because all of the stuff we know about her is from way before. The events of the last game. I can probably just head directly here. So, you know, she will have I think we're talking about a 10-year difference, right? Like, she will, well, maybe. I guess I don't know how long the stories of the Degassi survivors, over what time period that took place. But I'm going to assume for the time being not a huge amount of time. I guess I don't really know. Let's head home for the time being, just so I can plant all of these extra things that we've acquired. And then we'll head out again. So let's assume we're talking about roughly 9 years between the Degassi events, and during that Marguerite finds herself down here. So the majority of her time on this planet has been spent in this area, which, you know, makes sense. She's very well established here now. Then I do all of my stuff back in that other area in the last game. By I mean the totally different character, who is not Robin. Then Robin shows up. Well, no, not even. Then Altira shows up here. I mean, to be honest, God knows how many times. Like, it might not have just been this crew. Like, there might have been other ones. Either way, we get to this you know, Altira crew that we know of, that Sam was a part of. She meets Sam. She's probably able, of course, to, you know, to hear things from Sam, but also to spy on the other Altira personnel, so she could learn things through them as well. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that effectively means that she gains whatever knowledge they have on, you know, the things that Riley did in the last game. But yeah, I wonder if that's the case, actually. Okay, so everything I've picked up is none of it is going to go here. Yeah, none of it is going to go here. Okay. Oh, hello, Titanium. Oh, my inventory's full. Hang on. Thank you, Sea Monkey. Thank you, darling. Thank you. You're probably my local sea monkey now, aren't you? So lovely.
Welcome aboard,
Ha.
Captain.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example.
We're
You
trying to
still know
give you
how to
hope.
get home?
Yes,
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened.
you are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better. There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human. Hope is, oh right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from a 19th century Earth author. Emily something. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Ellen.
Adding hope to your database.
Oh, that was very cute. We're trying to give Alan hope. You know, I've been saying for a little while, like, I don't know how many aliens are here inside my head, but I think, like, you know, over time I've revised that down to, it's just Alan, actually. It's only, like, the initial way that Alan introduced himself, or themselves, to me, was, hang on. I wondered what was coming of that. This is an actual, what have we picked up here? Kyanite, yes. Hope. Hope is in... What's going on here? You have actually listed it as a fauna. Wow, because we described it as the thing with feathers. Hope is an animal of unknown origin. According to Robin and a poet named Emily Dickinson, it is described as having feathers. My database found the poem Robin was referring to. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. This is delightful. This is delightful. And sweetest in the gale is heard. A sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. The presence of hope seems to inspire humans to persevere in the face of adversity. Perhaps humans keep a hope with them at all times. I sure do in this game. Like, the number of times I've been so close to death. I mean, there have been many times where I have died, but there have been many times where I have just kept pushing just that little bit more and suddenly seen an entirely black screen, you know, come back with vision. So hope is very useful in this game. From this notation, hope appears to be a hardy avian creature. It is capable of surviving at sea and in cold climates, having kept so many warm. Hope might be observed to produce exothermic chemical reactions. Assessment, find and maintain hope. That's so very funny. It's so very delightful, but it's so very, very sweet and heartening as well, especially because of this last line. Assessment, find and maintain hope. So Alan doesn't think that he has hope, but Alan seeks to maintain it, like to find and maintain it, which is enough, really. Like, that is in itself hope. You know, that is in itself hope. Alan has hope. We can say Alan doesn't know he has hope, but Alan has hope. Wow, that was really amazing. That was really amazing. Okay, those exchanges are like one of the things that I love so much in these games. I just love, like, I love that we're learning about each other. I love that we're putting in the effort to teach each other, and I love that we're talking about, you know, like all of these really, like this wide range of really interesting subjects. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I gotta plant these things. Yep. How much titanium do I have around about the place? I have one. My little sea monkey gift. I wonder if I have anything else. I may not. A little bit of titanium. Okay. Let's get the builder again. Thankfully, I finally put my my original builder away. Or actually, maybe this is my original builder, because maybe the one that I had... I don't know. Now I don't know. Let's imagine this is my original builder. Okay. Sea truck dock. Still got to work on that. That's exterior. So I've got plant shelf now as well. That's super cool. I can still do the recyclotron. Let's do that as well. Let's do recyclotron. I'm really excited about that one. So these are all 2 titanium. These are single titanium. This is an indoor grow bed, just needs 1 more titanium. Okay. So first off, what can I fit in my existing grow bed? Oh, a little bit more now. So... we'll get you in there. We'll get a couple of you. That is just a leaf that we use. I'll put you back there. Okay. And then in this one, we'll get 2 of those. Okay. And then I've got 4 marble melon seeds. This leaf does not seem to decompose, so that's interesting. I've got to remember, I'm saying this out loud to myself and to you. I must remember not to eat these purple berries. These are not for eating. Okay. Okay. All right, here's my plan. I am going to... I'm just going to make another... This isn't well located. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, I can put you on... Oh, great. I didn't think I could put anything on this. Cool. Alright, I'm going to make a locker here, and I'm actually just going to use this as like a sort of an upstairs pantry. These are not going to go off, so I can just keep these here. And I can keep, you know, start just kind of, again, making a bit more of a store of like, you know, large waters and things like that that come out of there. So my little plant's growing. How are my little guys going? Are you guys enjoying the view? You've got an underwater view, and you can look at this magnificent iceberg. Maybe you'll see me jump off of it one day. Oh, you can see one of the little, the floating platforms over there. You got iceberg over there. You'll be able to see me coming in and coming home. And you'll be able to see the weather change. This is not bad, right? This is not bad. Look at my little rock grub in there going about the place. So everything here I will have scanned as well. Cool. I love my little collection of weirdos. Hey, and you can see your old friend Sea Monkey, who for some reason, unbeknownst to you, has been granted full freedom in the ocean. But you guys are going to be totally safe. That's the thing. You guys are out of the food chain, so it's, there's advantages and disadvantages to everything, right? Okay, my health is full, so we don't really need that. There we go. It's easy enough to just do that. Okay. So while I'm here. Oh, I should also bring, I should bring some things to my other home as well. Some of the other sort of plants that we've just acquired. That's the other thing. But while I'm here, is there anything else that I want to make? So we don't know what to do with architect tissue yet. Maybe we need to get... So the very first thing I'm going to do... The next thing I'm going to do in this episode is I'm going to head to that other alien body location for absolute sure. Recyclotron we can make right now. I think that's an exciting prospect. Okay, I want to bring an iron power cell with me, so we'll grab another one. Oh, hey! Oh, this is so... Okay, well, let's make a bunch of these then. I mean, I only have a couple of plant leaves, but... yeah, for sure. That's... Obviously, we're going to be able to get more of the leaves once my plant grows, so... Yes, absolutely, let's do that. Absolutely, let's do that. Okay, but the recyclotron we do here... How much room are you going to take up? Shall we just put you here?
This hybrid technology allows for the recycling of natural resource components without rinsing and sorting them into bits first.
My PDA has a great sense of humor. Ah, so good. So, I'm curious to try this out already. You know what? I've got this habitat builder here, spare. I do wonder if maybe I should keep this around just in case I drop it again, but wiring kit, computer chip, battery, like why not? Let's get it back. And I guess if I make all of these iron batteries and iron power cells, I might as well do this with the batteries as well. Maybe. I guess it depends on how much we might... Oh, hang on, so we have to click... Huh. Too many items. Oh, because... Okay, but if I just leave the battery in there, then I can recycle it into... I can get ribbon plants and copper ore from it. Okay. That's super interesting. That is so good. So that even means when I go out and find things, if I find objects where I'm like, oh, I don't really need this object, I may well need the components from them. Like, what if I take this depleted nuclear rod? You don't go in there. Okay, alright. Okay, it'd be interesting to see like what it works on and what it doesn't work on. Fred's shaving kit. There's no way I'm going to recycle this, by the way. I'm just curious if it... No, it doesn't. I was like, what if this has been made from certain things? Okay. Interesting. That is super interesting. So, yeah, that's nice, because I'm always going to need a computer chip again, and they're, you know, a slight pain to make. Brilliant. Okay. I like that. I like that very much. Very happy to have you on the team. So that's nice. Is there anything else? Is there anything else I want to make while I'm here? Like upgrade iron batteries. What have I got that has iron batteries so far? This definitely. Iron battery. This now has iron battery. Builder has regular battery, and you have iron battery. Okay, it'd be nice also to get iron battery in repair tool and laser cutter. So ultimately 3 more iron batteries would be really good. Let's also make these salads. Fantastic. Yeah, 3 for 3, and actually I'm just going to remember to bring a marble melon with me for the next house. I think I've got this other stuff, right? Yeah, and eventually when they grow. Not deconstruct. Go down. Okay, let's make a salad. It comes in a little packet.
Fruit salad does not traditionally involve leaves, but at least it is nutritious and warming.
Great. That's excellent. So this is, you know, we can use this in addition to the thermos. All right, so the thermos gives us plus 50. That's very good. This gives us plus 100. That's way better than thermos. Oh, the spicy fruit salad is a heat game changer. I guess this is refillable in certain circumstances, but I mean, to be honest, here's the thing. What's to stop me? I put this to you, everyone. What's to stop me? Just thinking strategically. If I think I'm going to explore around a big area, like let's say we're going back to that whole fire research lab area again, and I know I'm going to be kind of wandering around and stuff. What's to stop me from planting a garden there, from making a garden there, essentially? The problem is I would also need to create a fabricator. And so I would either need to have reasonable access to my sea truck with the fabricator, or to make a house there, you know, of even a minimal one with a fabricator. I guess that's the thing, is I need to be able to fabricate a salad. And I don't seem to be able to use fabricators that, for example, might be in the existing housing there. I think. They don't seem to be usable. Yeah, if I go up to them, it doesn't say use fabricator, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Alright, so we've made some salads. That's awesome. I guess I might keep one... I don't know. I might keep one here. I might bring one to my other home, and I might keep one on me just for the time being. But given where I'm going, I'm not really expecting to... Oops. I'm not expecting to need them. Oh, hang on, this is the other thing I wanted to try. I assume I can break this down. So if I've got all of these titanium ingots stored, yes, I can use oh my god, this is the titanium. Oh, this is the making game changer, actually. Because this is easy to store, and then I can just pop it in here to get myself titanium. Absolutely so brilliant. So good. That is ridiculously excellent. I'm so pleased with that. Alright, anyway, so let's can I do at least like one more iron battery? Iron cube, hang on, pin. On this menu it's A, it's a different one to the other one. Iron cube, gold, silver, or lithium. What have I got? Iron cube, gold, lithium, none of it here. Nope, but I am dang good for a diamond, and not here. Okay, but the other thing I'm remembering actually is that I had said I want to bring things to making a really well decked out scanner room at my next home easier. So we'll use some of this magnetite as well. There's a lithium. Thankfully there's a rubies. There's silver. I mean, there's at least a bunch of silver. There's a lithium. If I can find a couple more... There's a gold and some more silver. Yeah, a bunch more silver. That's good, that's good. I did remember that we'd picked up a bunch of silver. Okay, and a couple of gold. So, iron cubes then. And at least I know of a place I can go to get more of these, even for the time being. Iron battery. Wonderful. Iron battery. And if I... Was there one more lithium? One more lithium. One more... Yes. Okay, great. So I can have all of my things iron batteried up. Beautiful. Iron battery for you. And now let's get you guys iron batteried up as well. Alright, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. This is the stuff. This is the stuff. Now I've got all of these batteries. I mean, if I wanted to, I can break them down to it. I probably don't need the ribbon plant because I can grow them, but like I can use them for copper if I need. So that is super, super, super useful. That is so good to know. I mean, if I wanted to do an extra thing, I could get an iron battery in my flashlight, which is effectively what I carry around for my spare battery anyway. But yeah, that's pretty dang good for now. That's dang good for now. That's really good. That's so good. It's really, really, really good. Okay, one last check. Are there any other upgrades that I can or want to do? The cold suit, you know, eventually, but we can't do that for the time being. I wonder if there's... How am I going to get this fur? How on earth am I going to get this fur? I don't know. Like, do I have to knife a snowstalker? I really don't want to. At some point the headlamp, yeah, the headlamp would be a good idea, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna regret not doing that right now. Yeah. Quantum locker, advanced wiring kit, iron cube, and 2 titanium. Let's do another one at our other house at least, so we at least have a quantum locker between them. I think that'd be cool. So that was advanced wiring kit, iron cube. I did have an advanced wiring kit somewhere here. Beautiful. I'm just gonna make sure I'm picking up some of my salt as well, so I can cure some more peepers. That's the other thing I want to make sure I bring with me. I'm gonna already bring some magnetite so I can do my actually we should do 4, shouldn't we? Hang on. We should do 4 range upgrades. Iron cube. Fabulous.
Power restored.
Well,
all primary systems online.
If I need titanium, I know how to get it. Let's break one of these down. Super excellent. Now this is unpowered. Alright, while that's unpowered, actually, let me pop over here. Hey, it's me, my shadow.
Welcome aboard,
Hey, scanner room. I know I have camera drone, speed upgrade, range upgrade. Ah, that's right. Good old copper ore and magnetite. Well, copper ore is not going to be any problem. with all of these extra batteries that I have floating around. Just thought I'd take the opportunity. Ah, come on. Come on, this was meant to be quick and easy. Okay. Hey, let's go and let's say hi to my little buddies here. Yeah, I got you something. I don't know if you're eating it or if you're afraid of it. Oh, just missed. Yeah. You're so lovely. Look at your amazing pattern. You are beautiful. Oh, sorry. There's so many things to remember. Huh? What did I just say hello to? We should charge these while we're here as well. That's the other thing. This will not take long. Great. Another peeper. I'll do a bunch more later. Copper is the next thing. So, yeah, we can just kind of break down a couple of these batteries. I mean, this will... I have so many now. So, it won't let me... Okay. It's interesting, it won't let me do more than one thing at a time. But it has such a huge space here that makes me wonder, like, what could you put in here that would result in this many broken, like, components after you recycle it? Oh, hello, Pixel. Hello, sweetie. Hang on, do I have space for this last one? Great. Okay, so there's my 4 copper, my 4 magnetite. I've got all of these ribbon plants now. What can I do with you, ribbon plant? Not eat you, that's for sure. You know what? You can go in my little plant space here for now. Nice. How are my other plants going? You're coming along. You're coming along. Doesn't say that it's still... Huh. It doesn't say that it's still growing. Maybe it actually needs more space to become a bigger plant. That's interesting. Oh, maybe I need to make it... I don't know, I guess we'll give it some more time, but I'm thinking maybe... Yeah, maybe we just need to give it its own... Well, we can try that right now. Hello, darling. That's little Pixel saying hi. Oh, I guess I can't try it right now because I can't... I can take the plant, but I can't take the fruit off. Right? What will happen if I... Okay, alright, no, it does take the fruit off. Let's try just putting you here and see... I'm just going to put one in a huge planter and see if that makes any difference. Maybe they like my versions of them just will not grow that big. Maybe that's just that. Yeah, that could be it. Okay. Alright, let's go and do these scanner room range upgrades, because that'll make building a scanner at the other home much, much, much quicker. Fabulous. These are the best ones. So what happens if I just temporarily fill you up? Your oh, there we go. It's kicked in. Yeah. I mean, that's more or less what I would expect. What else appears here, though? If anything. Okay, so nothing super interesting. Like, no... Yeah, to be expected. To be expected. Okay. Thank you very much. I will make you your own at some point, but for now I just need to bring these with me. Super cool. Hey, sea monkeys. We can make our quantum locker. I keep wanting to call this gravity. No, quantum locker, quantum locker. And unpin the recipe. Same for batteries. Okay, so quantum locker, these upgrades, what does the scanner room itself take? Bunch of titanium, copper ore, gold, and table coral sample. Okay, we can acquire those things quite easily. But at the same time... At the same time I can just, you know, bring a bit of copper. Hang on, why is this not going in? You should be powered up. Why are you not taking the battery? I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. Is it because the battery's not full? What if I... Hang on. What if I put in a full battery? Oh, maybe it is because the battery's not full. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, that's going to be helpful just to have that copper then. Since we've got these things growing, I can bring another Preston's Delight. There we go. So we've got Marble Melon, Preston's Delight, Ribbon Plant, but just because I can't remember if it's there or not. We've got our range upgrades for the scanner. We've got at least some of the things that I need for the scanner room, but pick up some titanium, some gold, and a table coral sample. We can do all of that. In fact, I can bring that titanium right now. Oops. Recycle it. And take the actual titanium. Okay, cool. That'll make things easier. Bring our fresh power cells for prawn. Oh, hello, thank you. Oh, I went inside Sea Monkey's head. Thank you, Sea Monkey. You're the best. You're so good. And actually oh my god, I've got all of this gold here. So excellent. So excellent. You know what? Let's just bring this. Let's just bring it. Yeah. Let's just bring it. And let me have a think. What have I got in here at the moment? A flare. Okay. Where is my spy penguin? Because maybe for the time being, that's the thing to keep in the quantum locker. Over here, actually, isn't it? Yeah, a spy penguin and reinforced dive suit. Let's put them both in there so that we know we're going to have access to them at least at the different... Yes, at least at the different habitats. I don't really know yet if this is going to work, but let's give it a try. Like, I don't know if it's going... I know it's going to work between the lockers, but I don't know if it's really going to be, you know, how I want to use these things. Okay, actually, last thing is I'm going to definitely need some more cured peepers. So, thank you, peepers, for your sacrifice. I said thank you. Great. And we're going to be really, really good for Big Explore. Finding this new alien body part. This is wonderful.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, at the very least, I know that there's a couple of bits of salt here. Couple of bits of salt here, and we'll put that water there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more bit of salt, which is down, not up. There we go. Excellent, excellent. This is so good. This is so good. Sustenance for me. Okay, and with that I think we're good to go. The only thing I need to make sure I do is pick up a table coral. Okay, prawn.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go. Now, I can quite easily get a table coral from somewhere in here. So let's pick this up really quickly. There is one right here waiting for me. I'm also going to need to put a hatch on it as well, aren't I? That's always an afterthought for me. So, yeah, if I can... Some more copper, some titanium. Yeah, if I can also pick up a quartz, just as I was thinking it. Beautiful. In fact, let's bring another one. Oh no, inventory full. It's because of the water. Got it. There'll always be a need for more table coral. Excellent. And at some point I can also take prawn like down here back into that hole and have a look around. So yeah, that'll be ace. Hang on. Where is my... Yeah, Delta Station beacon over there. Okay. Alright, big jumps. Big jumps. Prawn can go to 1,100 meters now. Now is the time to use this. Now is the time to make use of this incredible power that we have in our hands. And it is in my hands. Look at them shaking there with the controls of the prawn. Oh, hang on. Rebuild. We're heading to Glowwhale Bay. So awesome. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing having another scanner room. This time with full range upgrades. See what we see. But then yeah, heading back down into that alien body area. And hopefully, yeah, it wasn't too difficult to get the other one. Oh, kind of just need to go around here. It wasn't too difficult to get the other one. I've got to go back down into the mining side as well. These are all things I'm very, very enthusiastic about doing. But I can't do them all at once. Hey, penguins! Or penguins. All of the penguins and penguins. Loads of quartz here, of course. So oh man, so many good resources. It's such an excellent area. Okay, over this way. We've come around a little bit. Big jump. Let's see if we can float over here. Honestly, we can probably quite neatly just fall our way down from here. Stop that. Oh, this is so good. I'm so highly upgraded. I'm so highly upgraded. Suit, like oxygen capacity, depth capacity, you know, vehicle, water, home, new kinds of helpful food and you know, things I can grow. I'm going to be able to make amazing bases. Excellent. Okay,
Welcome aboard,
now,
Captain.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Let's go second floor. It would be really cool... Oh, I've got to get the gold out of... Yep. Down. Sometimes getting down the ladder is the most difficult thing. First off, we'll plant you. We'll do another planter and I'll deal with the ribbon plant another time. Yep, alright, let's get the gold. I'll get all of this stuff, there we go. I'll get all of this stuff out of the back of... Oh, we can put our quantum locker just here. Hang on, let's give it a go. Yeah, it's my stuff! Excellent. That is so good. Okay, so we've got a bit more inventory space. We can get a bit more of this stuff out. Well, let's just try doing the scanner room from here, I guess. Hey. I mean, that suits me. Oh yeah, I don't need to do a hatch. Because I'm joining it on. That's my old way of thinking. That's my very old way of thinking. So excellent. Straight in. And let's get this thing fully ranged. Ooh, wow. So these are all of the floating rocks. Has it actually fully upgraded? I guess so. What if we go... Aha! Now we're starting to see all of the little lower areas. Now this is super, super useful. This is super useful. God, it's such a complex area. It's going to take a little while to even figure out, like, have I been here? Have I been here? Okay, but what is showing up? Kyanite shows up already. That's incredible. Nice. A big range of things. So this will make even finding, like, if we need more nickel ore, all of this will be so much easier now. Chelicerate. There's one over there. Is it just the one? There we go. We can see where they are now. All right. Well, might as well keep that one on just to keep me informed. Cool. So I can put a bunch of my resources away. Excellent. Yeah, that's good. That works for me. Climb down, please. We'll go and get the rest out of the prawn. Wonderful. This is all still good. Aha, there's two over there. So excellent. So excellent. I'm going to put my extra salad down here. Just where it's a little bit more... Okay, nice. And I've got some more rubies and various things here. Eventually I'll, I'll create an alien containment here for you, but that works for me for the time being. Okay, fabulous. And I might as well... How are you going for... You're still good. You're still good. You've got a lot of juice left in you. Okay. Prawn, I think we're ready to go. So, where am I going? From memory, might as well put these back on again, because, you know, we'll eventually be kind of in the... Yeah, that's the... so the body case shows up. Okay, great. The body case shows up as a beacon. That one, that beacon 3 is the Omega Lab. That's right. Okay, so over here. Over here is where we're going. Exciting. But that means that the body cache, just thinking, the body cache that I have here, that's an artifact. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, yeah, maybe that is this one. Alright, all good. So, I guess we can just go through here. What is this? Oh, I'm at the lab. I didn't realize I had come... Huh. I did not realize I had come through in that direction. Okay, we need to find a way down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I didn't realize I was that close to it. That was a real surprise. I hadn't really, connected these areas to that degree. So can I just go straight down from here? Yes. All right. There is the signal right below us. Oh man, this is so... I actually still feel a little worried about depth, just from it's just my muscle memory going no, don't destroy the prawn. But actually, prawn is I can take this. I can take this, no worries. Absolutely no worries. Brilliant. And we're not even halfway. We're not even halfway to our depth capability now. So, brilliant. Here we are. I'm going to have to leave this episode here, I'm afraid, but we're ready for our big explore and hopefully finding the next body part and whatever else whatever other wonders we're going to find down here. So yeah, thank you guys. I hope you guys are having a great time watching. I am having a wondrous time playing. I adore this game so much. Thank you so much for coming on this Subnautica Below Zero journey with me, and as always, you know, if you felt like it, I would really appreciate any likes for the video, subscribes for the channel, or comments. I love them, I adore them. Other than that, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.